Hey guys, we're back with the Screen Team, and we're getting ready to review what was the best picture here in 2017, La La Land. No?
Oh, you'd be wrong there.
It's Moonlight.
How embarrassing.
Moonlight is was the winner of the Academy Award for Best Picture this year. It's a film that stars a few unknowns and stars a few people that you might be familiar with, and one of those people won an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. I'm going to rip his name. I know it, but I'm going to give it a try, okay? Don't stop me. Mahershala Ali.
Actually, you're really close.
No, I'm not. You do it for me, man. What's his name?
No, I don't even pronounce it correctly.
Okay, cool. But he's been in so many good things. He's been in, if you watch House of Cards, he was in that. If you watch The Hunger Games, he is just...
yes, that's right.
Dude's a knockout actor for sure. But he's in this as well. And Moonlight, Maisha, is the story of a young African-American boy. His name is, they call him Little in the film. And we see three different... times in his life. One when he's a little boy, one when he's a teenager, one when he's a grown man. And Little has he's got a lot of struggles.
He does.
For one, he lives in a community that deals with drug dealing and just a lot of stuff that he's got to survive through. He's got to deal with racism, but he's also got to deal with his sexuality. Yeah,
which is a big deal in the African-American community.
He's going through, certain times in his life, and he doesn't know what he's feeling and how he's feeling and if these feelings are right or not. And it's a strong, strong film, and I want to know what your thoughts are. I made you watch this. So like, dude, you got to watch this film. You got to watch it. You're like, all right, whatever. So you watched Moonlight. What did you think about it?
Moonlight, it was poignant. It was hard-hitting, but for me, it's not too different than what I already know that this is what a lot of young African-American men, young boys, deal with. This Moonlight just highlighted the dichotomy of growing up and battling your own sexuality and not having anybody there to help you navigate those waters. You're already young. You don't understand your feelings at all, and then not to even really understand that you might be attracted to the same sex, and along with being told to be tough. You don't get to have those emotional moments. You don't get to be soft. And I felt for Little in this movie because you see him battling at home. He's battling at school. He's battling in the streets. It's never ending. He doesn't have that safe place. The one safe place is the drug dealer's home.
Yeah, and I want to get into that a little bit more. That was my favorite part about this film was Little's connection to Ali's character, who he's a drug dealer. And there's so many different layers that go along with this. You think of drug dealer, you think of bad person and this and that, but when you're watching Ali's performance, you're like, this guy, what he does is wrong, but he's a good dude.
He's human.
Yeah.
I think what this did was it humanized a person that society demonizes on a regular basis. To understand that your circumstances created this job that you do, but it doesn't change that you see a little boy who's struggling, and when the moment he told him, he said, "It's okay to be gay. There's nothing wrong."
Yeah, that was a very, very powerful scene.
And I thought, because he's, a big, strong man, masculine, and he's telling this young boy, it's okay to be gay. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah. So if this is what you're feeling, don't beat yourself up and don't let anybody else make you feel bad. And I thought that was a pivotal moment and a pivotal scene. Yeah. Because out of all the people...
Another scene, and I might be throwing a spoiler out here, so if you don't want to hear this next part, definitely mute the radio. But another scene that I thought was powerful was when Little kind of discovered, or at least thought to himself, that maybe his friend Ali was dealing drugs to his mom. Yeah. And I was just like, man, there was just, like I said, this character in this movie has so many different layers and twists and turns to it, and that's what makes it a really, really good movie. The performances are really good. We mentioned Ali, but his wife in this film was played by your girl in Hidden Figures.
Monet.
She was amazing in it as well.
She's just phenomenal.
I can't think of the other lady's name. I think her name might be Naomi Harris.
I think so.
She played Little's mom. She was amazing. There was parts where she plays a drug addict, and she's struggling with taking care of her kid and fighting the demons of being on drugs. And then you see another part of her life where she kind of rehabilitated herself and stuff like that. So there's a lot of different emotional paths, and the acting was really, really great.
I just thought that I liked how Janelle Monáe's character kind of was that surrogate mom, like the one place where you would think the drug dealer's house is not usually that safe space.
Yeah.
And that's where he found stability.
Yeah.
Some semblance of it. I loved at the end, not to spoil anything, but how he realized, or he came to tell his friend Kevin that one moment on the beach that he never was intimate. That leads me to believe they don't dive any further because that's towards the end, but that's still a battle. He's still battling with that, which a lot of African American men who are gay, homosexual, battle with that, because it's already hard enough to be a black man in America, and then to be a gay black man is such.
It adds another heavyweight onto it.
Yes, and to acknowledge that, and when you grow up in a community always telling you to be tough and don't be a sissy, how do you reconcile those emotions? So I like the way that they left it hanging there.
There's a lot of tough themes in this film. You saw the film. Did you like it? Is this a film that you want to watch over and over again? Because
I would watch this film over, because I believe in the first watching there's things that you miss. Mm-hmm. There's so much in this movie that it warrants more than one viewing. Mm-hmm. So I will watch it again, and I know I'll take away something different from it than I did the first watching. But I definitely recommend it. I think that everybody should at least give it a viewing. I would not watch it around children. It has a lot of substances children should not be privy to.
Yeah, it's an adult film.
It's definitely an adult film.
Yeah, a lot of adult themes and subjects to it. So, but it definitely is a very, very well-made film, very, very artistic, and Best Picture of the Year. It's called Moonlight, and you can find it on DVD. Coming up after the break, we've got more reviews for you right here on KWOC.